Hey guys, I'm John P.
I'm Callie Lewis.
We are here in Old Washington, Arkansas at the home of the American Bladesmith Society's bladesmithing school.
You really love this place, don't you?
I do. I mean, it feels like home to me, really.
Well, my home's warm. I'm really cold out here.
All right, come on, let me show you what we've got.
Is it gonna be warm in there?
I imagine they're going to
Hey,
hit
if
30
they're
degrees out. They're
frozen.
going to have the AC and the heat on, I mean. Hey guys, what's happening?
Hey, John.
Hey, John. Hey, Mike, how you doing? Oh, no, don't get up. You're old. Sit down.
That's accurate. Yeah.
You know, I would say something crude.
But we've got ladies present.
That's it.
What's up,
Hey,
Jerry?
John,
How you doing?
I heard you dead.
Almost.
Hey, John.
What's up, James?
It's
How you
been,
doing?
what, about 8 years
Good
now?
to see you. Good.
Good to
It's
see
been a
you.
little while. Hey guys, I want to introduce you to Callie. She's my
Hi,
partner.
Callie. How are you doing? Hi,
Partner in
Callie.
crime
I've
here.
heard so much about you. I hear, he tells me that you're the best of the best.
Now don't get their heads all.
Yeah, the hat barely fits
Actually, it
anyway.
is, but,
No, it is actually true. You
We
know?
try not to act intelligent.
Right.
The American Bladesmith Society only has like a little over maybe 100 or so bladesmiths. So master bladesmiths.
Yeah, right.
We got how many bladesmiths in total? You think about 800 maybe
Yeah, that'd be probably about right.
total, but about 100
Journeyman
masters.
masters, yeah.
So like if
now that's worldwide, too.
Yeah.
If somebody dropped a bomb on this place, we'd lose like 3% of the master bladesmiths.
that would make-
And all the good ones.
And all the good ones. All the good ones.
Most of the good ones. Jerry is getting on up there.
So he'll be gone pretty soon anyway, right?
Yeah, this is his birthday today, actually.
That's true. Happy birthday.
He's 60.
Happy birthday.
Oh, bite me.
And
Gum on me at 60 years old. Just gum on me for
and
a
he only
little
looks 62.
That's right.
John, what,
Yes, sir.
8 years ago we talked about our attire.
Yeah, well-
You're still wearing that old nappy outfit,
It's
the
my
old
Walmart
ratty ball
jacket.
caps.
Well,
He loves that jacket.
I got a hoodie.
I don't know. It looks like New Yorkish stuff,
It came from Walmart in Hope, Arkansas. I love it.
We went together and got you a little hat. Now this is a custom-made, handcrafted from pure beaver by Butch Door.
Wow.
That looks like yours, Jerry.
That is
That's
amazing.
a $2,000 hat right there.
It is.
That's
You guys shouldn't have. Wow, that is awesome.
yeah.
Looks like a real cowboy now.
Most of the time, cowboys don't say awesome.
You know, all he needs is a mechanical bull, and that boy will be ready to go.
You know what, guys? I have been telling people for a long time now about the difference between a fine quality handcrafted blade and some piece of junk we buy down at the retail store. But it's really hard to tell them. And since you guys are here, how about if we show them?
We can do that.
You can do it, and not only that, you could even, Kelly could learn how to do it.
I can?
Yes.
Let's teach her how to make one.
That'll be fun.
Really?
Do you think you can?
Are you up for it, Callie?
I'd love to. That'd be awesome.
All right, we're gonna have to head to the shop, I guess. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll drive.
Got room for us all, John?
We got room. We'll pile everybody in here.
Shotgun, shotgun.
Jerry, you better go pee.
Yeah, we're not stopping.
Can I get a bottle of water?
I'm 59. I just did
We
pee.
got one in the shop, Mike.
To go that far?
Oh, I mean,
Well, we ain't stopping.
we just. All right, here we go.
This will be great, Callie. You'll enjoy it. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to
You
it.
ever-
You know, Callie.
All right, we'll be there pretty soon here.
All right, I'm looking forward to it.
You'll enjoy it.
Did somebody purchase something? Are you serious, guys? Is this it?
Yeah,
This is
that's it.
You can't even imagine this.
We haven't even begun yet.
That's the truth there.
Let's do it.
I don't know if you should be that anxious to start.
Okay, guys, so we're actually here in the shop at the American Bladesmith Society's school.
And it's warm.
It is warm. You should be happy. This is where you taught me many years ago.
It's been a long time, hasn't it?
It has, and today you're going to get to teach her.
Yeah.
You think she's going to be as good of a student as I was?
She's got to be better. She's got to be better.
I'm going to try.
Anybody is, right? One thing that I think you might want to start off by telling her about is what kind of steel can you use? Because you can't just use anything to make a decent knife.
Right.
Okay.
Right. What we want to do is the main thing, if you're using steel that you're not familiar with, a piece of found metal, is make sure it will harden.
So there are different versions of steel?
Right. Low carbon steel is average steel shop steel. We want high carbon steel so it will harden and make a good blade. One of the things we test, we bring it up to non-critical.
That's a magnet.
A magnet. When it's the right temperature, the magnet won't stick anymore.
Okay, so that's how you know it's hot enough.
That's how you know it's hot enough.
But to begin with, the steel you want is high carbon.
Right, and the way
what's
we
high
test-
carbon? How much carbon are we talking about?
It's carbon is above 50 points of carbon.
Okay.
Very minuscule amounts. 50 points is 0.5%,
Okay.
which is very small, but that's what it takes to harden steel. It has to be 50 points or better.
All right, let's do this.
Gloves? Okay. What we're going to do is heat up our steel to non-magnetic.
Okay.
And as soon as it becomes non-magnetic,
It's not
we will
sticking.
quench it in this water. That will make the steel very, very hard and very brittle, but we know it'll make a good blade. So we just bring it out,
Woo!
quench it. It's really hot. That steel at that point was about 1,800 degrees. So
Wow.
it's really hot
So how long do you leave it in there?
till it's cool.
Okay.
Till it's cool. See, now it's changed colors. It's
Ah,
back.
okay.
And what we'll do is very carefully put it in a vise and see if it should break cleanly.
Oh,
That's simple. See,
so that's
Very,
that's
very
what
hard.
we want.
that we want the steel to be able to break clean. This
Okay.
tells us that the carbon is high enough to make a very, very hard blade. I buy steel that is of a known carbon content,
Okay.
and it's the very first batch of that steel. I will make a blade, bend it, and break it to make sure that it's within the specifications that I need. After that, that batch of steel is just used. I know what I'm going to do with it.
How
We-
long will it take to get up to 1,800 degrees, as you said before?
Oh, maybe 5 minutes.
Okay.
And what we're going to do first is we're going to draw down the point. We want to make a point first. We're going to lay this on the anvil. See, the left hand,
Okay.
this is the dumb hand. It just swings the hammer.
Okay.
This is the one that moves the metal.
All right.
But you see how I've got it locked against
Uh-huh.
my hip? And then we're going to hit it at an angle just like this. And I'll make the point.
Okay.
Or the point, and then I'll let you take over.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it ready?
All right. See how we've got a slight overlap? Flatten it out after every heat. See, I've got a little bit of a notch there.
Uh-huh.
Hang that notch on the anvil, see? Just like this. Okay.
Okay, so
All right.
I just
All
grab
right.
it?
Yep, left-handed.
All right.
All right. Lay it over the corner of the anvil.
Like this?
A little bit further back.
Okay.
All right.
And I'm bracing?
Yep. Now drive down just at
Right
this
here.
angle. Yep.
Okay.
Hit it. Hit it like you live.
Right about here,
Right,
right?
yep.
I'm gonna try and hit it even harder.
Hey, Kelly, you're doing good.
Am I?
There you go. There you go. Hit it like you live, girl. Go at it. Yeah, there you go.
Get on my first
it-
shot, right?
He didn't beat it,
Looks like a mad squirrel on cocaine, boy, just going, you know.
but that's what it takes.
Back in the fire. The thing of it, forging a blade is incredibly simple. It's just not easy, and
Right.
people
Yeah.
they tend to think about it as being a very complicated process when it's not. It's very simple,
Yeah.
but at the same time, it's not easy.
It's the same thing as using Play-Doh. You're just using a metal hammer, but you will shape it basically the same way. So you're doing good.
It becomes plastic at heat, and the only
Yes.
difference between it and Play-Doh is it's very hot.
Yeah.
This time,
Wow.
flatten it out before you start forming the tip down.
Okay.
Bring it out, lay it flat on the anvil.
Like that?
Yep, flatten that bump out.
Oh, okay.
See, now it's flat. Now you can really hit it because it's flat. Yeah, swat it.
Go, yeah, go, girl. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
That much?
Nope, yep, no, keep
No,
going.
no, keep going.
All right,
Okay,
back in the fire.
All right.
Yeah. It's really important to be able to keep it hot. The old blacksmiths
Yeah.
used to say you'd go to hell for beating cold iron. and the reason is it puts all these stresses in there.
Yeah.
And so you want to watch that temperature.
I feel pressure trying to get it done before it gets cool. You know, I guess you get used to that.
Wait till somebody starts paying you for that knife. Then you're really going to have
You feel
pressure.
No one's going to pay me for this knife, that's for sure.
So,
There's no way out of a learning curve. People,
yeah.
you can't read about it, you can't watch it. Till you get the hammer in your hand and work in the hot steel, there's no other alternative, just a learning curve.
And of all the makers that I've ever seen and taught, roughly 10% or less of them really stays with it, because when you get hot enough, when your shirts begin to char off of you, the fun's out of it anymore. And so it's a lot of hard work really getting at it.
Well, I can imagine that is a low percentage of people who actually move on. But I can imagine, like on a hot day, hot summer day, you're in here with the heat going. It's not comfortable.
No.
In the summer, it's like standing in front of hell with the doors open.
Yeah.
But there's no other way to do it.
Artistry. The artistry
That's
is what
it.
I know. From
Yeah.
you guys, that's what I'm learning. You know, it really takes an artistic eye and a willingness to be creative.
Well, you have to be able to understand where you're going a week from now with what you're doing at this minute, and it's very difficult to know where you're going until you get the experience.
Yeah.
And that's the hardest thing, is to know where you're going now. And we're looking at a blade a week from now. What are we going to do with it a week from now?
No amount of ornamentation will change what you're doing right here, right now. This is the heart and the soul of your knife, is the part that you're doing right now.
You know, it's interesting. We live in such an instant gratification world these days.
Yeah.
What we're doing here, this is not instant gratification by any means.
Hundreds of years it's been done like this, and you still have to do it the same way.
So what happens next
All right.
in the process?
We're gonna clean up the point a little bit, and then we'll start drawing out the bevels.
You know what? I'm having a lot of fun, but this is going to take me forever, all day long.
Would you like me to clean it up a little bit for you? Let me
Sure.
pour you out the
Please,
bevels, and I can show you how it's done.
Okay.
And
Wait, what do you? Okay, you're just.
what we're going to do is start on the point. We'll make a little rock. See how it's starting to make our point?
Yeah.
Sweep up, and then we start pulling the bevels.
Oh, so you're actually doing this motion?
Yeah, we're doing a push, and then we'll do a pull.
Oh, wow.
You don't hit straight down. Straight down makes bomb craters on it. See how it's starting to make, see our blade starting to pull down?
That's beautiful.
Just that
Just that
pulls
with
that
single
metal
technique.
and thins out this edge. So that's starting the beginning of our cutting edge.
Well, this is looking pretty good to me. I mean, of course, I'm a novice, but what do you think? Is it ready? What do you guys think?
Y'all look like y'all done a great job to me.
Hi, y'all. Him.
Well, you had a lot to do. I think you've done a lot of good work on it.
So what do we do next? The grinder?
We're going to grind it, clean it up, get all the scale off of it.
And that'd be good for John to grind it. He needs to practice on it.
That's it.
Oh man, why do I have to grind it?
Because it's big and crooked and dirty, and now you can straighten it out.
John, you done a good job grinding when you were in my class. I got confidence in you.
But that was years ago.
You can do it, John. I know you can.
I made this one a little while back because, you know, it was just a good little carry knife for myself. And, you know, I don't know. That's the last one I made.
It's a nice little curved lines to it. It's an interesting deal when you show specifically a mastersmith, when you show him your knife, you have to ask him, do you want him to critique it? Because I like all knives, but now critiquing a knife is a different thing.
If you ask somebody how they like it, you're going to get one answer. If you ask somebody to critique it, then you're going to get a different answer.
The problem is I have a feeling that it doesn't matter if I ask you to critique it or not. It's going to be
Actually,
no.
Mark it with a French fry.
Look at that, laying on the table.
I see that, but the handle itself is kind of, you know, it's kind of roundedy, you know, so the wood is not perfect.
just look.
There's no doubt that it's not perfect.
Well, no, it's just not straight.
All right, well.
It's definitely not perfectly straight.
Well, all right, well, it's better than this one. This is one that I bought. I bought this one just for grins because I wanted to compare it to the kind of things that we make. This one cost about, I think it was like $175. We'll spare the maker of this. We won't tell them what it is, but she wants to see some of y'all's.
Yeah.
knives.
Well, you know, John,
Show and tell.
your work's come a long ways, but it's still got a long way to go. So when you get to where you can make a knife like this, then you'll be doing all right.
Oh, I see. Now that's
Look at this. Look at the handle.
Look at this. The engraving. You've engraved that.
That is amazing.
Now, I just started engraving. I'm brand new. I started engraving in May.
I can't tell.
No, you can't tell. That's amazing.
Wow.
And look, how do you get the Damascus pattern only on the edge in this big chunk where it's not?
That's the only place I wanted it.
Oh, okay, so then magically.
That's the only place it'll be.
Sure, you just put it on the edge.
You just put it there. Okay, perfect. And now you notice on his, okay, it's sharpened on the back too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I won't test that theory.
You don't want to be grabbing this. How sharp is it?
That knife.
Uh-oh. This is getting awfully
so sharp.
How sharp is it?
I can take this and punch the point of this blade. Let me borrow that hat you got.
Yeah, I'm not giving you my hat.
Well,
What are you going to do with it?
What are you gonna do with
I'm
it?
going to take and put the blade through the brim and then pull it out, and you'll see that this knife is so sharp it'll not leave a hole.
I don't think I believe that.
It's the truth. I'll tell you what, John, I bought the hat for you, right?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, and
All right.
if I leave a hole in it, I'll buy you another one.
Okay, all right.
You know,
That's
I
a
mean,
good
if there's a hole in
I've
it,
got to see this.
that's how sharp it is. I'm
If
confident.
you leave a hole in that hat,
If
you're
I
giving
leave a
another.
hole in it,
All right.
then I'll buy you a new one.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
Sorry. You see the point?
Yeah, I see the point.
Hey, I'm going to pull it out.
Okay.
I promise you there will be no hole. You
Okay.
see it?
Yeah, I see.
There's not a hole in there. That is not a hole. You know the definition of a hole, don't you, John?
I can't believe he just did that to you.
Well, I can believe you did that to my hat.
Wow.
You see, I should have known.
You didn't want to do it.
I can't believe I fell for it.
Shall we see how the handles are made
I think so.
and the guards?
If you want, we can go out to the shop if you go.
Okay.
Got something?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go.
Well, JR, it looks like everything is coming together really nicely. So we have all these pieces here.
Yeah, Kelly, you've done a great job so far.
Me?
Yeah.
I like how you give me credit.
So what we need to do now is we need to make furniture. So we've got stainless steel plate for a guard,
Okay.
and we have a stainless steel plate that would make a good transition piece between the guard and a wood handle.
Okay. Wait, let me just make sure I understand. This goes on this side.
Correct.
This one goes on this side, correct?
Correct.
So that you see the metal come through. Or will
You'll
we
not
not?
see any metal.
Oh,
No, this-
okay.
this
Well, on
will be-
John's we saw the metal, but that's
Yeah,
how
but
it was made.
He's an apprentice, you know.
Okay.
So this is called a concealed tang. So it's a completely different process. His was a full tang.
Okay.
So this is a concealed tang. And what we're going to do is mill a slot half the thickness of this tang that will accommodate.
Got it. All right, so shall we go cut some wood
The first thing we're going to do is get a guard cut out and get a slot through it and get it fitted to the knife.
Okay.
Stationary, and we'll build it piece at a time. We'll build the guard first, the transition, and then put the handle on.
Perfect.
All right, let's get started.
Okay.
All right. Well, Callie,
Hey, are you done?
I think we got a handle finished.
Cool.
What do you think?
It's beautiful.
All right.
Wow, I can't believe you did that.
Is that all we
I
got?
mean, I can. I've seen your work, but it looks
yeah,
fantastic.
I actually did, didn't I?
Right.
Pulled it out of the hat. Let's see how it looks. Look at there. Seats up nice.
We have a whole
We've
knife.
got a completed knife.
Cool. Finally decided to join us?
Hey, John.
Join us.
We have a complete knife. Look at that.
You do, but I mean, he's had me grinding knives all day.
Hey, John, I got customers. You know, I can't just be playing all day and not getting some product going out the door.
Hey,
You look great.
you have a whole knife. It's amazing. That is, you know, in one day.
One day.
That is pretty impressive. It's a usable, functional knife.
And Callie done most of the work.
That's right. How come
Slave
she gets
labor all
good
around.
credit? And
Look
I
how
get,
good she done.
It's amazing. You know, it's missing a little something. I don't think it's
missing?
quite finished yet. I think you could pretty it up a little. Hey, Jerry, come over here for a second.
Yeah,
Take a look at this. That's their finished knife. What do you think?
that looks nice.
It's
it looks
nice.
But I tell you what, I think it would do really well with some engraving on it.
That would really dress it up.
Engraving is basically the makeup and earrings on one, and so it would dress it up really nicely.
I like the way he
Finish
explains
out the
that.
costume.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
he's the
So
one
do
who
you-
came up with it. It sounds like he's volunteering.
He actually
so.
did volunteer, I think.
I can
That's what it
engrave
sounded like to me.
I can engrave it.
Okay.
We'll just have to go to my shop to do it. I'll go ahead. I understand y'all have done the manual labor part. This is the artistic part.
Oh, yeah, right.
So,
Yeah.
while I go do the artistic portion, y'all go ahead and cut.
Oh, good cut. Holy mother! God.
I missed with that.
That's all right.
okay. No, that's
4 cuts.
Oh my God.
And they're pretty deep. That one cut's nearly halfway through the board.
goodness.
Yeah.
Turn it from the other side there.
Oh my
See, look
God.
here. Yeah. Turn it the other way. That's halfway nearly through the board.
Look at that.
You gotta wonder why do we do this? What's up with that?
John, this is something that, you know, we as knife makers, you got to feel the need to create. And we're creating a product that is going to be around forever. You know, our grandkids as grandkids are going to say, hey, my papa, he was a knife maker.
And he made
And
this.
this is what
You
he
can see
made.
it.
And they can go to a museum and see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes a difference, you know, because when I was a kid, I used to hang out with my grandfather who built houses, and you know, he was a brick mason, and I grew up to work in the information industry, and all the things I did, they don't exist in the real world.
They're gone.
They're kind
It's
of
just
fictional,
information.
if you will.
It's
yeah.
words out there in the air.
As soon as you do it, it's gone. That will never be gone. They'll dig that up 2,000 years from now.
It'll be here forever.
What we do is hazardous. It really is. But at the same time, it's like James said. We feel this need to create, but it's also the need to create something that most people don't do. And I think the urge to be different is one of the driving forces. There's very few knife makers out there. There's very few people that, you know, for a lack of better word or sounding boastful, that want to truly excel at it. And that's the driving force. Our biggest competitors are our friends. The clients are clients, but the ones that push us on and move us, you look at what your buddy's doing, and you got to move forward.
It truly takes an incredible person to do that, to push forward, to go through all this pain and agitation. I just think you guys are crazy.
Well, I think you have to be a little bit crazy.
I'm mainly just trying to keep the bank from repoing my truck. but you do want to prove that you lived, and that is one way to do it, is leave something
Something to
behind.
leave behind.
That's a good point.
I've got a little piece of paper stuck over the door of my clean room, and it's a simple phrase that I heard somewhere, I don't think of anything, but it says, I don't want to end up like everyone. You know,
Everyone I know has that piece of paper.
it says a lot about what we do.
It does.
Well, I wonder, Callie, you just went through all this for the first time. You've never seen anything,
No.
you've heard me talk about it, but you've
Yeah.
never seen any of it.
Yeah, you
And I
talked
wonder-
your ear off about it. I thought I knew what I was in for, but once we got into the detail, I was just, it's incredibly amazing and flabbergasting, the detail, the precision, everything you have to think through ahead of time. I mean, all of it together and combined, it's just amazing.
But you only saw a small glimpse today.
Yeah.
I mean, even though we built a knife, I mean, it took us all day. We started early this morning, and it's almost early this morning again. and you've only seen a glimpse.
Yeah, it takes you guys. We couldn't stay here for as long as it would take you to build a knife of the quality that you guys do. And thank you so much for letting us come in and see and take part of something.
We enjoyed it.
It's been life changing, for
It's
sure.
been a pleasure. It truly has. We've worked on this all day. Callie's worked on it throughout the process. Maybe she hasn't
bit
done
here and
every
there.
step of it, but Callie's worked hard on it. I think as a group, we'd like to present Callie with the knife. Do you guys
Really?
agree?
I'd agree with it.
I think so.
Are you
The
serious?
Callie knife.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
The Cali buoy.
See, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, you
so-
guys-
And it has a little flower on it.
That's something to remember your day with a Cali.
Thank you so much. You guys
Something
are
for you to
so
remember your
sweet.
day here.
Oh, I
Well-
will always remember you guys, that's for sure.
Well, you guys who have stuck with us all day through all the toil and turmoil here, I hope you had a good time meeting my friends and my mentors. And I know Callie had a good time.
Absolutely.
So if you have
I
other
don't wanna
questions,
leave.
I know. Hey, if you got other questions or you want to see more stuff from these guys, just let Callie or I know, and we'll make it happen. And you guys, thanks so much for letting us spend the
John.
day with you.
It's been our
Man, we had a
Just,
great time.
It's been really
You bet,
fantastic.
John. You bet.
Thanks a lot.
Now,
Sorry,
Kelly, the
Ryan,
pointy
you
end always goes away from
Oh, okay. All right.
All right, guys. See you later.